Welcome back. As you know, I am teaching you the first topic, the shopping list mystery, and I told you many times, or just I repeated many times, that we should have three things to get success in our life. That is the willpower, dedication, and hard work. If you have three things, then no one is going to stop you in your life to get the success. Just in the topic, the shopping list mystery, just I told you many things about Sandeep. Sandeep was a child and who was very much interested playing the violin, and in her house, oh sorry, in his house, his mother, his father were against him because they liked he should be good in math, but he was not good in math. He was poor in math, and it was their concept that the person who is poor in math cannot do anything in life. And his uncle, Sandeep uncle Shekhar, supported him that no, there are many things, yeah, there are many persons who have achieved or just who have tasted the success without being well in mathematics. And just now generation, the generation of 21st have different kinds of opportunity to do in the life. And just after telling this, I am going to start the third page. Just I guess there are some things in life that you don't know, even if you are good at maths, commented Uncle Shekhar cunningly. And just cleverly, or just by smiling, he commented that there are many things uh, without math, and the person who is not good at math can also do many things. Just he commented over here. He turned to Sandeep and said, I am interviewing Antonio Saccherini, the famous Italian violinist today. Why don't you meet me at the criminologists conference? Later we can both meet Signor Saccherini. And just his uncle told him that he was going to attend or participate in the conference, criminology conference, and after that he was going to take the interview of the famous violinist named Antonio, and just he told him to join him. And a delighted Sandeep agreed immediately, and he was very happy because he was also a violinist, and he wanted to be a musician in his life, so he wanted to join him happily. The next evening, Sandeep arrived early at the World Criminologists Conference. The highlight of the day was great unsolved crimes, and just he joined him, and just they went to the conference, and the highlight of the day was that the problem was unsolved. Yep, the highlight, whatever just they have, I expected they talked much about the topic, about the robbery, which we read later, was unsolved there. No one solved the mystery of the shopping list. As Sandeep slipped into his seat, the gentleman on stage was saying, on behalf of the cryptography department of the Belgium police, I come to case of the unsolved shopping list mystery. And just at the time when a gentleman was presenting his concepts or informations about the robbery or the shopping list mystery, at the time Sandeep slipped into the seat. Just he didn't like to listen it that time. And there is a word cryptography. Cryptography means simply the science of reading message written in code. The science of reading message written in the code. And just the the case, yeah, the what to tell you, and the problem that was because of the cryptography, because all the persons are unable to find out what is being there in the code, and just they were unable to decode it. That was the problem. Sandeep leaned forward in interest. He knew that cryptography was the science of reading message written in code. Yeah, just we came to know the meaning. Cryptography means the science of reading message. And when Sandeep heard that, first time just he slipped into the seat, but when he heard it, he took interested in that thing, and just he in interested, or just in interesting manner, he leaned forward to listen whatever was being presented in the conference. Belgium is famous for its fine diamond jewelry. Recently, Les Cabochons, one of the largest jewelry stores in Brussels, came to us with a very odd complaint. And just Belgium, as we know, Belgium was famous for diamond jewelry, and one of the store of the largest jewelry stores of the Belgium, named Les Cabochon, uh, had an odd complaint, just a strange types of complaint. He added there, yeah, he told there. Over the past year, several of their customers had been robbed while on their way with a lot of money to pick up jewelry when they had ordered. And the complaint was most of his customers who used to come to take the jewelry at the time, they used to be robbed by someone, and it was a strange why the other time they didn't use to be robbed, but at the time of coming to take the jewelry which they had ordered there, same time they used to be robbed. So it was somehow a strange for the jewelry store too, and for all the persons why it being happened there all the time. The store was worried that an insider was involved, and the store jewelry store was worried, and the owner of it was worried that someone who was working there was involved in the crime. We checked every employee and narrowed our suspicion down to a lady called Jean Egmont. And just they checked out all the employees who are working there, and just at last they found that there was a woman named Jean Egmont, that she was the woman who was involved, that they guessed, whose job was to take down orders, and Jean Egmont was doing the work of taking the orders of the persons. She rang up customers to inform them that their order was ready and would ask whether they would pay in cash or by check. She would offer to keep the bill ready if they let her know when they were coming. And just her work was to kept on phoning the persons, or kept getting the information to the persons that they are going to pay with the check or with cash, and when just they are coming to take the jewelry, she was the authorized person to get the information to the persons who bought the jewelry, or to make ready the bill. A study of the people who were robbed revealed that the same lady had robbed them all, and just the persons who were robbed there were simply solved by the same woman, Jean Egmont. Because of that, the store simply doubted or just suspected on her that all the persons who were uh, used who were used to come to the jewelry to take the jewelry after ordering, and they used to come there by taking the money, or with uh, in the in the form of cash or in the form of check, and those kinds of person used to be robbed there. and all the persons who were served by the woman Egmont. So the owner was, or the store was worried that she was the woman who was involved in the crime. We began following her. We noticed that she was doing something very odd. When she went to one small grocery store, she handed over her shopping list to the owner after she had picked up whatever she wanted. And just there was something odd she used to do. When they noticed, they found that she went to a grocery store and she used to picked up all the things she whatever she wanted to buy there. She picked up all the thing, and after picking up, or after taking the things whatever she wanted to buy, she used to hand over the list. When we just visit the shop or grocery shop or any places, simply at first we hand over our list that I require these things, I need these things, but it wouldn't be happen there. She used to take all the things whatever she required, whatever she needed, and by taking the things she used to hand over the list. That was the odd thing there. Normally no one hands over the shopping list after they complete their shopping. We realized the list was the code by which she was passing on the message. And as we know, no one no one does it, because when we buy anything, just we at first or at the beginning, just we hand over the list to get the things, but she used to hand over the list after the picking up, or just after collecting, or just taking the things. Because of that, all the just persons doubt or kept the she was the suspect over there because of her old activities, her old activity. and and because of that, all the persons just or honor simply, or they thought that the list which she used to hand over at last, that was the code, that was the message which she wanted to pass at last by taking the things. When she used to pass, when she used to give the list, they started thinking that it was the message which she wanted to pass. Within a few days, when another customer was robbed, we arrested Jean Egmont and the grocery shop owner, but the mystery was unsolved. And when the other person was robbed at the time of going to take the jewelry, at that time, Egmont, Jean Egmont and the grocery shop owner both were being arrested, but the problem was unsolved. No one solved the problem. Though the robberies stopped with this arrest, we could never prove Jean Egmont guilty. After that, the robbery was stopped. When both were being arrested, the robbery were stopped, although no one proved that they were guilty. They were involved in the activities of just cheating. That was just, I want to summarize all things whatever just I told you. And just Sandeep was uh, Sandeep went to the conference with his uncle, and when he went there, at first he was not interested, but when he heard the cryptography and about the information about the robbery, she became interested, and he started listening. And in the crime, there was two persons involved, Jean Egmont and the grocery shop owner. Although the police were unable to find out or found unable to find that they were guilty in the crime. Today for that much. Just in next video I will just teach you. After it, again, be safe and try to save your family members.